YouTube, what's happening? It is college football time. There are games on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, basically every day, but Sunday and Monday going forward for the next until the end of the year, basically. So last week I grouped these all together, all the weekday games, your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I grouped them together and put them in one video, but I realized if I post it on Tuesday, some people might not even, when it gets to Friday games, they're not going to see it. So I'm going to split that up this week because I want to make sure you can see it. It doesn't get buried beneath all everybody else putting their videos out. So I am going to just do a Tuesday, Wednesday video. We have 5 games. Now, given they're not the best games, but if you're here, you're probably betting them anyway. So I want to make sure you get all the proper data you need to make the best possible decision in these games. So we have these. This will be a video for today, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, I will do a Thursday, Friday video because we'll have 6 more games. And we got some good matchups. We got Oregon playing. We got BYU playing. Boston College, Virginia Tech is always a fun one. So Thursday, Friday be a better video, obviously. And then Saturday will be its own beast by itself, like it always is. Hour-long movie, if anything. So, but today will be just a laid-back, chill, Tuesday, Wednesday, sleepy, middle of the week, lower tier game. And because I know you're betting them. I know you are. So let's go ahead and jump into that first game right now. First game up, we got Troy and South Alabama. You can see both teams off the buys. Let's pop over and look at their schedules real quick. South Alabama, what have you done? Every time I see the 87-10, I just laugh. LSU beat that ass, and then Arkansas State beat you. What? How do you lose to them? So you can see they're 2-4. They're not that good. And then Troy, you can see they are just terrible. They beat Florida A&M. Otherwise, they are over. We don't count FCS wins, so you're over. You ain't won a game. So Troy's having a bad season. That coach is probably going to be gone soon. Because Troy don't play that. Troy don't like that. Troy likes to win. So, all right, enough of that. Let's go back to the numbers. We can see, first thing we see is South Alabama's offense. Yeah, the team's not that great, but the offense is amazing. It's just the defense is terrible. So what do we see? We look for matchups here. We look at where we can exploit things and see, okay, well, there's an advantage here on this side of the ball. So they are really good at passing and running. Troy can't stop the run. They can stop the pass kind of. So I expect South Alabama to, any smart coaching staff would do the same thing and say, oh, well, they can't run. We should be able to run on them. That's what we're going to do. We're going to focus our offense. If they focus strictly on passing, they're a dumbass team. That's just what it is. So it's like they're 93 at passing. They're 132 at stopping the pass. So I don't expect Troy to run the ball at 94 versus a 58, but I can see Troy trying to pass the ball because they do have a statistical advantage based on the numbers, based on 134 ranked teams. So that's all there. Troy's really good on third down. They're really good in yards. It's 13.5 for a reason. Now, this is the Alabama. It's a rivalry game between both teams, basically, because between Alabama and Auburn, then you have the 3 other teams, them, these 2, and UAB. So, and then maybe Jack State. Nah, not really, but still. So what I see here is it's 54.5. Troy's offense is abysmal, but South Alabama's defense is abysmal. These are terrible games. If these games were on Saturday, I would pass on them almost every time. But since they're not, they are weekday games, they get a play. That's what we do around here. So for this one, I do like South Alabama 13.5. I think with them being two-dimensional, with having literally options on both passing and running, they're going to exploit Troy's terrible run defense. I don't think Troy is going to be able to do anything on their end to stop it. So give me South Alabama minus 13.5, and let's move on to game number 2. All right, game 2, we have Kennesaw and Middle Tennessee, a combined 1-10 record on the season for these two. We can see Middle Tennessee got stomped by La Tech, and Kennesaw State came off a bye. So let's look at what they've been up to. You can see they've lost every game except for Tennessee Tech, which they barely won that one. So Middle Tennessee is absolute garbage. And then we see Kennesaw, they are 0-5, and they haven't had a close game yet. Their closest game was what? UT Martin, and that's an FCS team that beat their ass. So Kennesaw's having a rough year. So they both are. This game is absolute garbage. I don't know why am I even talking about this game? You don't care about this game. I don't care about this game, but someone cares with all this damn red. Look at how disgusting this red is. The only thing I see is Middle Tennessee is decent at throwing the ball. That's it. And they're 100th in everything is Kennesaw. So, all right. So I said I'm going to play everything. I can't play this game. This game is just so bad. I'm going to lean Middle Tennessee 9.5. If you really want to be a degenerate and play this, by all means, I like the pass versus their pass. They can't do nothing against them. I mean, this is one of those, like, the team who doesn't suck the worst is going to win the game. That's all it is. So I lean Middle Tennessee, but I'm passing. Next. All right, next is La Tech in New Mexico State. Let's look at the schedules. We can see that New Mexico State they won an FCS game. The rest have been losses, and nothing's been close. Maybe Liberty, and that was a shocking. It was yeah. So you can see they just haven't. You let Jacksonville State beat you by 41. Like, come on, guys, you are just your season's over. We're getting that point of the season. Quit factor is going to become a thing because look, you're halfway through, you're clearly shit, and you have 6 games left before you start going. I mean, these are college students, these are 18 to 22 usually. Sometimes you got a Cam Rising who's like 40 out there, but hey, most of these guys are now 18 to 22, 23 years old. They got other things on the mind besides trying to get their ass kicked every day. So that's a fat thing we got to start paying attention to. La Tech is they won a game, they beat the hell they beat the hell out of Middle Tennessee because Middle Tennessee stays bad. Their games have been competitive. They are so close to being 5-0. They had the lead in NC State and they choked it away. So La Tech's not a bad team. So let's pop over here. La Tech is on the road at New Mexico State. It's 11.5. Let's see if anything can be exploited. First thing I see is we got some green on the defense. They are really, really good at stopping the run. 14th in the nation. That's damn good. New Mexico State, that's the only thing they can do right is run the ball, and they're going to get shut down like shut down. Like, good luck. You ain't doing nothing. You can't throw with the damn, which is good because they'll still shut you down. La Tech 11.5. This is the easy one. I'm taking La Tech because 40 versus 82, that's a nice advantage. 116 versus 131, it's still an advantage for La Tech, even though they both suck. So give me La Tech 11.5. I'd play this up to 13.5. Would not care one bit. La Tech, easy next. All right, next up we got Western Kentucky and Sam Houston. We can see the numbers. Let's pop over to the schedule, see what they've been up to. Western Kentucky, because we're now on the Wednesday games now. We can see what they did. They're 4-2. They got their ass kicked by Bama, and then they lost to Boston College by 1. I mean, so Western Kentucky is actually a pretty damn good team. Look, now they haven't beat the best opponents. I mean, UTEP, Toledo. Toledo was a decent win. Middle Tennessee, no. Eastern Kentucky, no. So let's look at the other side. Let's look at Sam Houston. They are 5-1. They have been just... I was completely shocked they were this good. So, I mean, UTEP, Texas State by 1. That was a great game. I had money on Sam Houston. That was beautiful. I think it was like plus 3.5. I was like, yeah. New Mexico State's trash. Hawaii's not good. UCF beat that ass somehow. Gus Bus got them one. So, hey, there you go. Let's buck over the numbers. There we go, 2.5. So they're off a bye and at home. That's a great combination to have, especially on a sleepy Wednesday game. Love that. They're 2.5 favorite for a reason. Okay, let's see. This is where matchups really become important because both teams are clearly pretty decent. So they're 28th in passing, as Western Kentucky always is. They're 58th in pass defense. So slight advance Western Kentucky. They're 11th in running. They're 89th in rush defense, which is a big advantage for Sam Houston. So they can't run, but they can stop the run. So that's the advantage of Sam Houston. We got another advantage of Sam Houston. They can't throw. They can kind of stop the pass. So we got 2 slim advantages and 2 strong advantages, but more advantages go to Sam Houston. The defense overall is just better as a team, just overall. Their turnover margin is better. The third down percentage is better. It's little things like this is why I put these numbers on here. Why I put third down percent? Because you can see how good they are in the clutch moments of converting. How good do they stop in the third down? They're 129th in the nation. They give up 50% third down on defense. That is absolute dog shit. That is terrible. So I'm taking Sam Houston 2.5, and I love this play. Sam Houston, I think they win by double digits. This isn't even close because the small things like this matter. At home, bye week, intangibles like turnovers and third down percent, and advantages like they're going to run it down their damn throat, and West Kentucky can't do nothing to stop it. So give me Sam Houston 2.5 next. All right, FIU, UTEP, another beautiful matchup we have. It's like all the weekday games are just nasty. Let's look over here. Okay, FIU, you are 2-4. You beat Central Michigan. You beat La Tech. Congrats. You lost in overtime to Liberty. Liberty is just not the team we thought they were. They are struggling. And we got UTEP, who is a smooth 0-6. And yeah, ever since that overtime game against Southern Utah, you can tell they just kind of gave up. They're like, whatever. Whatever. I got things to do. Like, all right, where's the party at? All right. Let's go back here. Let's see. What do we have? The main things, both teams suck at running the ball. Both teams, they're the same team offensively. Everything's the same. Nothing, only thing's different is points per game. They're better converting points, but it's the same damn offense. Same. The defense is the same. Everything's the same, except they're really good in third down. They're not. So I don't see how FIU's even a 7-point favorite. I just don't see it. They're on the road. This is a weird one. I mean, maybe, but I can't. This is a pass. I don't lean anything in this one, actually, because if you like the third down defense, that's the only advantage in this entire thing. They're better at scoring, they're better in third down defense, but I don't think that constitutes a 7-point favorite. That doesn't make sense to me. So if you want to take these, by all means, but I'm going to 100% pass with no lean in this one next.